What is up, you guys? We have made it to December. It is time to make some money. Now, we do have our first load of bales here. I did end up going and renting the flat deck for the semi. We did get the semi and our grain trailer back last month after all the maintenance on it. They are good to go. As you can see over here, we have been making some headway with getting the land fixed. It is very expensive, so we're doing it a little piece at a time. Excuse me. But yeah, we're taking our bales to the biogas plant today. We've been really lucky being right next to it, and this always being the place with the better price. I expected the animal dealer to have better pricing when it came to these, but I guess I'm wrong, maybe? What is this doing? Is this going to sell them? Oh, something's happening. It says I've got 0 on there. What's happening here? Let's see if it does anything. That says sell wood. And I am in here. Oh, oh, it's doing stuff. It pretty much just restacked everything. So that's weird. Let's see if unload bales. And I want to unload bales here. It's not taking them. That's weird. Alright, reset again. Operating position. Reload everything strangely. I guess what we'll do is I will... You know what, let's try this. Maybe it's the actual flatbed trailer that's giving it a hard time. What if I back up next to it and then unload the bales into the box? Let's try that without hitting this wall if I can. That's close for comfort, but I did it. And we gotta cut back again. You know what, this is... Good thing I'm not playing SnowRunner or anything, because I have a hard time backing up trailers. Straighten up a little bit, go this way. I think I might be close enough. We're about to find out. Unload bales. All the way. I don't think that's close enough. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so it is the trailer. Hey, we got $56,000 for all that. That's pretty nice. So I just need to remember, if I rent this, then I need to be on the outside of the boxes when we're selling stuff. That's fine. Alright, so we need to go get the rest of the bales. I don't think we have another full trailer load, but that's fine. That was still pretty decent money. Can't be too mad at it. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to have enough money to buy either one of them 2 fields. I don't think we're going to have enough. By the way, I don't know if I ever introduced you guys to the Seed Hawk. I purchased this last year because the fields were so big. I had to get a bigger seeder. This is the biggest one I could get, so I did end up buying these, the Seed Hawk and its little auger wagon that it comes with, which has been working out great. Instead of taking me IRL like 2 hours or 3 hours to plant that huge field, it takes like 20 minutes. So that's pretty nice. Not even 20 minutes, half the time. Okay, operating position. I'm going to back up right here at the other end of our bale barn. There goes those. And now we got to go get the other ones out of the barn. This took some getting used to, so I'm not going to act like it like mess me up too bad, I guess. And yeah, not a full trailer again, but that's fine. Having a catalog and everything on that barn, I didn't know it had that when I downloaded it. But it's I got kind of used to it now, so it's a little bit better. You can also pull into my field here. Thank God, crop destruction's off. You can also get like you can put pallets of everything in there as well. I found that out the hard way. I drove by there recording one time with the pallets of seed and fertilizer, and it threw them all in there, and I was so confused for a little bit. Alright, so right beside the box again. That, did I get it right that time? That seems pretty good. Unload bales. We're further in there this time, so hopefully that's better. Sold, sold, sold. And there's another 35,000. Now we're going to leave this somewhere where they can pick it up since it is a rental. Probably just leave it right here, I'm thinking. And do the unhook. Yeah, we'll leave that there so they can back up to it easily. And I'll just tell them to pick it up there. It's right by the house, so there shouldn't be too much of an extra charge for the pickup on it. And now we get to bobtail back to the farm and get our grain trailer. And we get to see how much money we get for the actual oat, which will be like a trailer and well, maybe 2 trailers. I'm thinking. It's 95,000. This holds 40 something liters, I believe. I might be wrong on that. I'm not sure. We're about to find out though. So let's go ahead and get pulled around good here. I'm going to have to do a big U-turn. Now, I do not want to spend a lot of this money on anything. I'll probably be waiting to finish the terraforming on that land. Excuse me. And I do not have... I've been keeping up with the maintenance on my equipment pretty good. I don't have that much stuff to buy. We've got plenty of seed and fertilizer in our seed hawk to plant that other field. We're hoping to save a lot of this. Let's see where we are going. Seeds. Let's see where we are going. Everything's good. 3255. Goldcrest Valleys, Payne 662. Johnson's Farmers Market Feeding Grain. You know what? We're going to do something crazy. We're going to use the train, which I usually don't do, but I feel like that's how we're going to get the best amount of money for the, especially with the amount we have here. I want to use the train. The train holds a lot, and it's offering the most right now, even with renting it. I feel like this is our best bet to get max dollar. And it's right here by the house. Let's see, do the front first. Empty this. I've only used the train one time playing this game, so hopefully I don't do anything to mess up here. I'm kind of gun shy about emptying this and then pulling off to go get the rest, but we're going to try anyways. Empty the middle. Yeah. Okay. I would say next best bet is to empty the back and then go get the rest of it. I want to take every single bit of it with me, because we are going to have to rent the train and then wait on it. So yeah, number one thing for us right now is trying to get the most money we can and saving as much as we can. Like I said, everything, I don't think we need any equipment. We're keeping a pretty good, we're keeping a pretty good watch on the maintenance on our equipment. Um, Also, I had someone say I say a lot, and between my ADHD and everything, I really just have to ignore that comment because my mouth wants to move faster than my brain. And I'm sure some people understand that. So, I mean, I'll work on it just for the fact of doing these videos. If it's that annoying, I'm sorry. But still, at the same time, I cannot help it. It's a habit. So, yep. So this ended up being almost 2 trailer loads. I'm pretty happy with that off, and that's off this field. So if this was almost 2 trailer loads, we should. I think canola yields higher than oat does. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. So we should get a pretty decent amount of canola as well. And if we get that much canola, then I might. If this works out right here, then I'll try to use the Goldcrest Valley train more often, obviously. I have not seen it yet, so hopefully I have not missed it, and when I do go to rent it, I don't have to wait like 5 minutes for it to get here. So we'll go ahead and unload this again. We're gonna have a lot in there. Now, one thing I don't do is use this. I wouldn't probably use the train for the smaller loads, just because I feel like it's kind of a waste. Like the soybeans, we don't even have a trailer full, so I probably won't be selling those unless the price is like crazy. Okay, and now we need to switch to the back again, empty that, and we will be ready to rent the train. Okay, so there's that. Let's put the cover back on. And we'll pull out here and we'll park right here probably. And we'll run over here. Oh, there it is. Dang, missed it. Dang, we missed it. Now we're going to have to wait forever. Hey, it stopped. So now we got to go hop back on it, right? Yes. That worked out great. That was great timing. Oh man, where'd you going? Now I got to run all the way back here. Daggone it. I should have just waited. This is why I don't do this mess. God, I'm silly. I'm coming. Let me get on that thing, dude. Start engine. Oh, so okay. It's the same as anything else, and I'm assuming you turn. Yes. Okay. And then we have to get that box right underneath the thingy. So I'll go ahead and start hitting the brakes here. Stop. Back up a little bit. Stop. Start filling. Oh, 95,000. I think it should be able to hold all that, yeah? If not, there's another box, right? Yeah. I think it's going to hold all of it. That looks like it will. This is going pretty well so far. Maybe I shouldn't be scared to use the train as much. So not too bad. Okay, now we just got to drive all the way down this stretch here until it asks us if we want to sell in Goldcrest, I believe. I think I've got that right. Oh yeah. We're driving a train. Isn't there supposed to be two people operating a train? That's pretty freaky. There's the land I used to own. Well, it's technically I still own it. I sold the greenhouses off of it, which was probably a bad idea now that I'm thinking of it because I don't have that income anymore. The only reason I haven't sold the land itself, which I would love to do, is because I placed a whale mod on it, and if you sell the whale mod, it wants to give you money for all the water in there, which is literally, it would give me like $300 million, and that's cheating. I wouldn't know how to get rid of that $300 million. So that's why I haven't sold it. I don't want to cheat if I can help it. Oh, there it goes. So that gave us 349,022. Why does that not sound good? I feel like I would have got way more selling that somewhere else, but I might be wrong. Oh well. There it is again. I said it. Well, let's go ahead and click back over to the farm here. So 580,000. That's decent money. It's not enough to do anything with, obviously. Which I wouldn't do anything until I sold the soybean harvest as well. But yeah, we've sold everything. The guys are coming to pick up the flatbed today. We just got to go get our semi back and get that parked. So yeah, guys, that's our profit off of that harvest. I'll probably plant, yeah, on my other field there, the weird shaped one. I'll probably go ahead and plant the oat on that, most likely this year, since I do have canola on this one. I'll probably plant oat on that one, and then, like I said, I'm going to save as much of this money as I can because we do need to get to a point where we're buying another field here soon, since we've got 2 out of commission for right now. I'm not going to even mess with that terraforming anymore. Go ahead, sir. I was trying to let you go. So we'll go ahead and pull in here. Do not hit the fence. So yeah, I'm not even going to mess with that land over there this year probably, or any next year. I want to get my oat planted on that field, get the soybeans turned in for the most part, and then we'll worry about other things. It also kind of bothers my OCD that I've got an empty bay there, since I don't have the roller in there anymore, but it's fine. We're not going to let it bother the mess out of me. We've got that stuff locked up. Step through the tree there because I'm crazy. Close. And yeah, we've got everything pretty much locked down here. I do not know what I'm doing with this. I don't know if I'm going to... I would like to keep it. I think I would like to keep it anyways, just in case. I mean, it's a nice little shelter to have, but also at the same time, I'm not really using it for anything, so that's kind of bothering me. But I might need it to park our flat deck underneath if we ever buy one. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out with the family for the rest of the winter, and I'm not gonna make any crazy purchases. The wife has said something to me about, like, are you gonna get another truck? And the answer is not right now, just because I have all the farm equipment I need. If I need to go somewhere, I'll drive a tractor. if we need groceries or anything like that, we have her car, and then I have this to get around the farm, so, and get back and forth to Andrews if I need to. So I'm not going to worry about it that much. But I will most likely see you guys in. I'm gonna skip ahead here, and I'll probably see you guys in. I don't know if I'm gonna do March or June, but one of those two, obviously. And hopefully, we have some good luck in this off season. What is up, you guys? Welcome to November. We are currently going to get some money for our canola. We have been working extremely hard through the harvest season, getting our new field mapped out and getting everything planted. Now, I do not have a big plan for this money right now, and that's probably the best way to do it. One thing I am looking at, it might sound crazy hearing me say it, but I think we are going to get out of the bale business. We are extremely close to the selling point and everything, but it's also starting to get very time consuming. Like, if you could what I've been having to do is hire a worker to drive the combine and then bale behind them. And it's taking me a long time to do the field sizes that we have. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to or not. It's kind of a hard decision because I like baling, but also at the same time my OCD, ADHD, whatever you want to call it, it makes it where I have to pick up every single little bit. And so far that is proven to be my downfall in, especially with the time I'm spending to do so. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue along that path or if I will just be selling the baler plain and simple, which would, I mean, tit for tat, either way, it's a win. I can continue making bales and getting the extra money in December for the straw. Or if I do decide I'm not going to do that anymore, I can sell the baler and the bale loader and just keep the little shed here. It's a nice little drive-through shed, so I don't want to necessarily get rid of it. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure exactly what I'm going to do with that situation yet. But yeah, let's see. We got decent money for that, so now we're going to go ahead and fill up one more time. This shouldn't be a whole trailer this time, though. Also, real quick, we planted canola on our weird shaped field on the other side there. But look at our field. I did plant canola on this one as well. It's very nice. Who keeps hitting these signs? Um, it is kind of hard to do with the Seed Hawk, but I made it work. It just takes a couple of minutes to get the swing of things. But well, not too shabby, I think. Let's go ahead and get some more. And we should have just a little bit more, 19,000. Yeah, there we go. So with that, we are good to go here. And plus, if I do decide to get out of baling, I can just use this shelter here for my trailers. Because I still might keep the... I'll need a low loader, obviously, for this, I'm thinking. Or, I mean, it's just extra storage, so it wouldn't really freak me out, necessarily, to have that. I still like the shelter, the little tunnel design on it. But I'm not sure yet. That'll be a decision for the future. I did not plant any oats yet, obviously. It's not time to, so I've got plenty of time to decide if that's something I want to continue or not. I have till March to decide, which we'll see what might let the game decide for me. Let's go ahead and get some more money for this stuff. Now, we're not going to clear 1,000,000 here, but we might in December turning in the other stuff. You never know. Alright, and now middle. We're doing pretty good still though, money wise. And like I said, I don't have anything I think I need to spend money on now. So might be able to save most of this. Of course, I do watch the store quite a bit, and also there's still the factor of I need to buy another field. So that is also something that we need to watch out for. That's my main focus behind, like, if I want to stop baling or not. Because the bigger these, besides that field I just made, these fields I'm creating here are huge. So I don't really want to continue baling on these huge fields like that. Especially with the way my mind works, where I'm trying to legit get every single bit of it. But we are going to find out here shortly. And I don't have any maintenance work to do right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get backed up right back here. And be ready to take our oat. Turn that off. So that's pretty good. I'll probably wash some of the vehicles or something and make sure we're all stocked up on everything. And I'll see you guys in December. What's going on, you guys? It's December. It is starting to snow. We're getting a very early start this morning. We want to go ahead and get excuse me. We want to go ahead and get our oat to, let's see what we're taking it. Oops. Johnson's Farmers Market's 252, Feed and Grain South 176, Cereal Factory is 301. I'll just stick to Feed and Grain South for the drive. It's not going to be too much of a difference. Drive. So yeah, it won't be too big of a difference here. And then when we come back, we can take our bales Okie dokie. Now we are ready to drive. I do have my canola fertilized and everything, so the yield should be good on those 2 fields at least. Still pondering what do they have? This steel sugar beet? Is this steel sugar beet? Wow. He, oh wait, he's doing something. Yeah, withered. I was about to say, it's been sugar beet for freaking 2 years now, dude. This mess takes a long time to wither. So yeah, I haven't decided on purchasing that field or this one in front of Feed Grain South yet right here. If I did purchase it, it would definitely be extended out to here, because that's a whole lot of space that you're not using. Let's see what we got going on here. Anything? Nothing. Evelyn Carson. So yeah, still pondering the bail situation, which I guess you can put it down to me being lazy and not wanting to do it anymore. But I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like I said, we can always hold on to the baler and everything and then just see what happens. Let's go ahead and get the money for our oats here. And we're millionaires. While that's doing that, let's see what we got here in the store. Nothing we need. Now we can clear the middle. One thing I was looking at is I'd like to get a different trailer. Like this type of trailer. There's one in the store that I would really like, but we're gonna wait and see what happens with these fields, obviously, first. Plus, if I stop baling, then I would need to... The way I see it, if I decide I do not want to bale anymore and I sell the baler and the bale loader, maybe, I would probably need to pick up... Like, I could still get oats. I could still plant oats and just not bale, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't... I don't think that would be the end of the world either. Because that baler is not worth a lot of money anyways right now, as old as it is, as long as I've had it. So let's go ahead and park this under here for right now. Yeah. Whoa. I got this. I can drive. I'll just drop you wherever for right now. Now we're going to pull over to our bale trailer, which we kept in the shed this time, instead of unloading them, because there was only one trailer anyways, and it's not even full, so we're not going to get a huge amount of cash for this, but it's still money. And here we go. So yeah, we are taking this to the biogas plant like we have been. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so after this we'll be done for the winter pretty much. I think I'm going to plant soybeans on our huge field this year. That's what I'm hoping to do anyways. We'll find out though, for sure. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. You guys are supposed to remind me. I've got to pull next to the box and unload them that way. There we go. Go ahead and pull this way a little bit. There we go. We're good. We are in the box. We'll pull up just a little bit. Unload bales. And drop it. There we go. One bale. Reset. Operating. Unload. Whoops, wrong way. So we made about 47. Yeah, about 47,000 off that. Not too bad. So we have $1,150,046. And I was thinking if I did sell this and the baler, I could possibly buy a planter and do sunflowers as well, because they don't have a high yield, but they sell for a lot of money. So I don't know yet. That's why I'm not making any moves yet. Let's go ahead and get this thing parked as well. Sharp turn. I really like the layout I've ended up with here, though. I dig it. Go ahead and park you under here as well. Sharp turn. Yep, 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 yep. Very good. And now we can just back you into place. So yeah, that's everything, guys. That is our profit. We are currently millionaire farmers again, which is nice. We'll see how long that lasts. I kind of need to put in, since I sold the greenhouse business and everything to that couple who bought the old farm a long time ago, I need to get another like little side business going here. I don't really want to do greenhouses again, but I need to get something going on here that covers our monthly expenses, so that's not cutting into our bank account so much. If I look at it with you guys here, I'm gonna think production generators. Mm, Solar panels are expensive, but they make you almost $9,000 a month, which would cover what we have going on. Mm, if I wanted to spend all the money, I would get one of these bad boys. It's a bunch of, would it let me put it over there? No, it ain't gonna let me get it further. That's where I would want to put it, obviously. It's just such a eyesore. Like, that's about the best spot you can put it right there. And even then, it's like, geesh, 155,000, $13,920 a month. That's something to think about in the future. But yeah, we've got some good stuff going for us here. We'll hang out this winter, look at Facebook Marketplace a lot, kind of toss and turn in bed at night thinking about this baling situation. But yeah, you know what? By March, I'll have to make a decision. So I will definitely be seeing you guys in March for sure. And at some point, I would love to go truck shopping because driving the Gator all over town or a tractor is getting kind of old. So, yep, I will definitely see you guys in March. What is going on, guys? We are currently working on the canola harvest here in July. Now, a couple of big things happening. Oh, let's see if I can get this thing out of the. Yeah, there we go. I might need to start parking that underneath the shed with the semi there. So, a couple of big things that did happen. You'll see a lot of stuff missing here. We did get rid of our. I'll hop out and show you real quick. We've got the combine running right now. Couple of things we did. We got rid of our shed, and we did put in 2 solar panels for some monthly income. And how smart it is to have this one right behind a tree. That's pretty silly of me. I might need to. Do I have a chainsaw? I do. Can I cut this tree down? Will it let me? Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. Hold on, guys. We're taking a little detour here. I don't know if it matters, but hold on, guys. You're gonna get it done either way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ow! Jeez. Knocked myself silly there. Okay, so we've got a tree now. But that should take care of that situation. I should have thought about that before I put those there. Like, hey, there's a tree. I'm just going to tuck this right there. That's a good spot for it. Yeah. Hold on. We're making some critical adjustments here. Go ahead and cut that one. Should be able to pick you up now. Yeah, there we go. And we're just going to do the same thing with you. I'll cut this up better later and haul it off with the truck that I do not have. But anyways, so we did decide that baling, we were over it. I sold the baler. I sold the medium size tractor. I sold the low loader. And I sold the grain trailer that we had. The semi grain trailer. See, that's better. Yeah, now the sun's hitting it. That's great. Sold the shed. Redid some landscaping, obviously. Still have a huge empty spot right here. Not sure if I'm going to do anything with that yet, but so we sold all that stuff, which leaves us with some empty sheds, but that's fine. We did buy a new grain trailer that will hold up to 100 liters of whatever. So that is something good that we have going on here. Little tiny bush all by yourself. Sorry. Yeah, we've got an empty shed over here. I'm thinking I might, like, obviously off camera, delete this, fix the landscaping around it a little bit. I don't know how much equipment I need besides, obviously, the stuff I just need for planting and harvesting around my farm. And if I do need more equipment, then that'll probably end up being just the exact same thing I have, just doubled, like 2 combines, 2 grain carts, 2 big tractors. Probably just stick with the 1 Seed Hawk seeder. Uh, I think that would be a good setup for our farm. I'm not 100% sure yet, though. In other news, I have finally gotten a call about this field from Michael. He said he had them plant sunflowers on it this year, and he does not think he's going to be able to get it harvested by October. The yield on them looks really good from what I've seen. And he said, hey, if you want to buy it, I'm ready to sell this year. So I will probably be buying this field with sunflowers on it, which means I will need to rent a sunflower header for the combine. What I actually think I'm going to do, it doesn't save money, but it will help out a little bit while my combine harvests the soybeans this year. I'll probably get the old lady to harvest the soybeans and just put the grain cart and tractor in the field for her so she can empty out whenever she needs to, and then I will probably rent a combine and corn header to harvest this field, and I'll just put the semi over here with the trailer. I feel like that. Oh, she's ready. Let me get over here and help her get emptied out real quick. Since Andrew's been gone, she has been helping out a lot, which is fine, but we are still spending a lot of time away from the kids, so that is something we will need to adjust eventually. I should probably hire some workers so me and her don't have to do so much of this. But yeah, so we'll that is the plan. anyways. And then after I harvest these sunflowers, will need to rent I will need to rent a plow again to merge these two fields together. And then we will be a 3-field farm again. Instead of, I mean, we're a 3-field farm right now, but that's kind of what I want to stick to until this one over here becomes available. Trying to stick to large fields if we can, pretty much. So that is pretty much the big plan here. Yeah, they're looking good. So, I mean, I'll probably be purchasing this closer to October. Maybe, mm, I'm guessing he's supposed to be in town, I think, around the first or second week in September. So that might be my golden ticket right there. I'd love to have him at the bank to sign the paperwork so I don't have to wait for it in the mail, because I don't know if I'm supposed to have the paperwork in hand when I start harvesting. So yeah, we'll probably do all that, and like I said, there's not really anything I can spend right now because I have to save. Hey, hmm, that would be nice. I'm not really a John Deere guy, but that is a good price for a combine. But yeah, anyways, here we go. Look, just to reestablish ourselves here. That farmland is pretty much $615,000. And once we combine those two fields, guys, that will be the largest field that we own. Because even with all of these combined right here, you can still stick that inside like this area here. So that's definitely something. And we're just going to keep, for the series, I think we're just going to keep working our way this way. I don't know if we'll necessarily cross this road here. We might just buy this one and settle out. But yeah, we own not even, we really don't own hardly any of this map. If you think about it, we just own one tiny little corner. So yeah, I mean, we're looking pretty good here from what I see. Like I said, once we get this one, we've just got to connect right here and then run up this way where the pass-through road is between the two right now, and that will be our largest field. It wouldn't matter what we plant on this, there's going to be a large amount of it. So that is the plan. Me and my beautiful wife are going to continue harvesting this field today, and I will most likely see you guys in October. What is going on, everybody? Check out, let's see how I can do this. Ooh, anyways, check out, if it'll load. Okay, check out the size of this field. Yeah, pretty big. I got one dead spot right there. I hate it when that happens. But yeah, we got the sunflowers turned in. That we got our everything else turned in, our canola and stuff from last time. Now this is one large oak field right here that is not going to be baled. I know it's a missed opportunity for money. I don't care. We're just gonna keep the grain. Now over here we've got our soybeans. And we've got soybeans on our smaller field, so that's pretty nice. What I'm thinking with this field might be a good idea, might not be. We could plant wheat or barley on it. Follow me here. Wheat or barley. We need to get a smaller implement maybe. You know what I'm saying? We need a really small cultivator, a small tractor, a small seeder, you know, the basics, like really small, cheap stuff. And maybe somewhere over here in our dead space, we could have some chickens in the future. That is an idea, obviously. Now, the first thing we need to worry about is, excuse me, is having enough money to get a second combine because with the field that large and us wanting to get even more fields that size, like this one right here, we're going to need a second combine. And maybe another auger wagon. I'm not sure. We're definitely going to need another tractor at some point. Oh, sorry about that. I was not paying attention, sir. Or ma'am, whatever you are. So lots of things happening here. The kids are also getting on my nerves about wanting a dog, so at some point we're going to have to go find a dog. I told them if I can find a truck that I like, then we might consider getting a dog, which I know sounds terrible, two completely different things, but I am doing all the work. I would like something for myself as well. We'll see how much money we get for our soybeans here. Hopefully it's 75,000 liters, so hopefully a pretty decent payday. Money's going up. Money's going up. We like it when the money's going up. And we're getting close. Can we hit the 700? Yeah, we can. Can we hit 750? Can I hear 750? Yes, we can. Are we going to hit 8? We did. That's awesome. That's really good money off that one field. And we've planted that field and our smaller ones, so we'll have even more next year. That'll be awesome. Maybe enough to buy this field if they plant something worth of crap on it. This right here looks like sorghum. It is sorghum. I don't want no sorghum. That is cheap. If I did buy that, I'd have to sell it right then because the price wouldn't change any. Plant something good on there so I can buy it. If they had planted soybeans on that thing, I wouldn't spend none of this money. I'd go ahead and buy the daggone field if it was fertilized. It's cheaty, I know. I don't care. But yeah, definitely gonna need, if I decide to, the thing I'm thinking is I need smaller implements for that other field anyways, because the seed hawk is annoying over there. It's very annoying. Takes a lot of twisting and turning, and I'm afraid I'm gonna break the machine. So we might try to do some shopping around anyways. First things first though, we got to get us a truck. I'm gonna go, what I'll probably do, oh, by the way, if you're wondering where the money from the sunflowers and canola went, yeah, the big boy. And let me tell you something, fertilizing was so much easier on them two big fields this time around with that. Like the other one was kind of big, but that one right there makes a big difference. Alright, so I'm going to go inside and get on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, by the way, I added lights to the farm. Quite a few. It looks real good at nighttime. I'll show you sometime. But yeah, I'm going to go inside, do some Facebook Marketplace stuff because I'm crazy. And I've got a pocket full of money that I need to spend. So yeah, I'm going to do that and I'll get back with you guys if I find anything worth it. What is going on, guys? I'm just finishing up washing the new truck here. Found it on Facebook. It is the F350. It's a dually. It's got plenty of power. Not that I'm really using it for much on the farm now. And before you even ask, I found a truck. And yes, we got the kids a dog. His name's Zach. We put some food in his bowl, see where he is. Mm, he runs all over the daggone place around here. He never stays in the freaking yard. Oh, is that him? There he comes. He's a good boy, though. He's morphing through stuff. You're mowing on that, ain't you? But we do have to go check. You know what? We're going to take the new truck. It is a... Watch out, Zach. Don't step in front of me now. We got to go check on the boys who are out in the field. As you can tell from the bank account, I have bought a couple of more things. As you might be able to tell, looking out the windshield here, that's 2 combines in the field. Yep, we went and bought the exact same combine that we've been using. So we are now a 2 combine farm, which makes the field harvests easier. And on Facebook Marketplace, same place I found this truck, we found this bad setup right here. That's another grain cart, and we got a nice little flatbed that can pull semi-trailers. So not too bad there. Oh, we got a full combine. Someone's not doing their job. We'll get this guy over here real quick. So yeah, we're gonna finish this harvest up really quick, and we'll obviously we're able to do the exact same thing. Crop destruction's off, so I'm just gonna pull it right through here. We're able to do the exact same with our soybean field in October, so definitely a lot of progress this year on the farm. Now, you haven't heard me speak a lot about Andrew lately because he's been in a different state helping families improve their farms, which I think is awesome. He pretty much what he did for me with his guidance and everything, he's been able to do for other families in Michigan right now. So that's pretty cool. He's got other states he's wanting to go to, but he has asked me if I would want to be a part of it, which is crazy because it feels like just maybe 7 or 8 years ago he was teaching me everything. So, I mean, that is pretty crazy to think that he would want me to come over and help people. But I told him give me some time. I'm trying to get everything in motion here and make sure everyone's good. As you can see right now, I'm currently switching back and forth between the grain trailers, so I kind of need to hire some more help around the farm first. Plus, with everything established here, it would be kind of hard to leave the family right now for an extended period of time. So I told him just hold on tight for me, and we'll see about it. But yeah, we're gonna get all this oat harvested. This one's about ready to be taken back to the farm and emptied into the silo. So we'll get this field here done and get everything cleaned up. Twice as much to clean up now, which is the downside to having more equipment, but I've got some help now. So yeah, we'll definitely be getting a lot more done now. But yeah, I will get all this stuff picked up, finished up, and I will be back with you guys most likely in December when we're turning in all this oat.